right, you guys. So we are doing the week of July 26th, which is tomorrow, to August 1st. We're going to look at my predictions for each astrology sign. This is Psychic Carla Baron. We're not taking questions. We're going to kind of zip through each astrology sign and see what we got for next week, starting tomorrow. All right. Taking a breath before we start on the sign of Aries. Let's look at my Rams. Let's look at my Aries, see what's going on for the week of July 26th to August 1st. Let's see what we have. What is the message for Aries for my Rams this week? Okay, just relax. Okay. Well, interesting. All right. So for my males and my females, I'm getting that there is some sort of it looks like not so much a promotion, but it's almost like a new project, something you're working on that actually will land you a new project, land you recognition, land you acknowledgement. So for Aries, this is what I'm seeing. I am seeing that for both Aries men and women, I am seeing some sort of an opportunity. It's coming through your actual job, but it's something they ask you to do. You are going to immediately, bark back and say, look, I've got enough on my plate. I don't have time to do this. My advice, my suggestion is don't say that. Aries, there's a secret hidden within that new project you're being handled. Let me look. Okay. Within that new project, that new idea, that new direction, they hand it to you, they hand it off to you like, you don't have enough to do, right? So don't complain. Actually take it, look at it, do the work, because this is the universal audition for something else. And I mean this when I say, just do it quickly. You're very good at it. You already know this, Aries. So go ahead and do whatever's handed to you and don't complain, because I'm telling you it's going to pay off. There will be those in power, those on the sidelines who actually ask, who did this? Who did this work? And not only will you get recognition, you may get a job offer and a career boost because of it. So again, for Aries, this coming week, July 26th, tomorrow through August 1st, don't complain if they offer you other work to do. You're gonna think, oh, they are abusing the privilege of me working here. They are taking advantage of me. They are doing whatever. But I'm telling you, if you do this work, if you just do it quickly, do it the way you always do, don't put any extra thought into it. I am telling you, the universe has a way of switching this around, and I see recognition, acknowledgement, and a possible other career boost or job offer. That is for my Aries. Yeah. Let me see if there's anything else there along with that. You're going to worry and obsess that because you didn't get an answer on it. I get that it's something extra that you're being asked to do at work or through your career, or something extra that's being added to a resume you're compiling or something. Whatever this extra is the whole reason behind your next steps. I'm just going to say that. All right, that's for my Aries. Let's move on to Taurus. My Taurians, my bulls, my baby bulls. All right, so let's see what's going on with you guys for this coming week, starting tomorrow, July 26th through August 1st for Taurus. What is the message for Taurus coming in? Okay. All right. For Taurus, I see a possible ending of a relationship. And the only reason is because this has been coming for some time. And, you know, I feel like if you stayed longer, you would have suffered exponentially for it. So you don't want to stay longer in this situation, which wasn't right to begin with. You've done whatever karma that you signed on for, you've done it. But I am getting that it's time for you to sort of shut the door on that relationship. And it's definitely a love relationship or a marriage or some sort of, you know, some sort of union between two souls. Okay. Because I get that if you stay longer, and try to work it out or try to make yourself small because of it or try to save it in some way, what's going to happen is it's going to chip away at your veneer and you will not be recognizable at the end of it. Okay, so Taurus, the reason I'm saying this to you is because there is a friend of yours that has been trying to tell you this the whole time. And they're worried about you if you stay, that some sort of harm will come to you. And I have to agree with that. There is an abuse going on here that needs to stop. You no longer can infuse good energy into something that is so tainted with you know, negative karma that I don't see any way out of this other than, you know, thanking them for the opportunity and then moving on. They will try to control you and control your exit out of this situation. Do not allow yourself to be pulled back in. Go to safe harbor. I am telling you this for real. Go to safe harbor. The reason I'm saying this is I see a hospital and you in a bed in a hospital if you stay. And I mean that. I'm not trying to scare you. I'm trying to, you know, get you in a place where you understand that I don't see it being fixed. I see it being, it will amp up to the point where you will have a hospital stay, and some of that damage will be permanent. Okay. I love you guys. I love my Taurus bulls. Do not stay there just because you can. You think you're strong enough. This has nothing to do with your strength. This has to do with correcting a situation that should have been corrected a couple of years ago. Okay, Taurus? I'm not even kidding. Let me know privately if you need to, you know? Okay, so that was heavy, but Taurus needs to hear that for this coming week. All right. Let me move on. Let's go to our next Let's go to Gemini, our twins. Let's see what's going on with our Geminis, our twins. What is happening for this week, beginning tomorrow, July 26th through August 1st, next Saturday? Let's see what's happening with Gemini. Okay. Okay. All right, for Gemini, here's what I'm getting with this. There is a work opportunity. It's not work. It's more like it's more like your purpose. Okay. And I get that you've been listening to a certain male tell you, oh, you need to do it this way. You need to do it that way. And I actually get that the females that are offering advice on the sidelines, they actually have it correct. So the Geminis, I need you to listen to your ladies out there. They're the ones that know how to proceed with this. I almost get, okay, I'm getting an image of a book, like you're writing something. The ones that need to hear this will, the other ones, just discard it. Don't worry if it doesn't match you this week. A lot of the reasons why I'm doing this podcast every week is for those that need to hear it. If it doesn't make sense to you, just skip over and go to the next week. If you're being brought to my podcast, you have to hear something I have to say about it. So what I'm getting is I'm seeing something written, like a book or a project. No, it's a book. It's a book. It's a book you've been thinking about writing for a while now. You need to listen to the females surrounding you, the female support system, your soul sisters. You need to listen to them. But I am getting with Gemini, this has to do with something written. It could be the something written is not a book. It could be like almost like a one sheet or some sort of an outline for a project. Whatever it is, it's written and it's meant to inspire. Okay? It's in written format, though. So if it is for a job, it is for like a direction or a mission statement. It could be a mission statement for a company. But what I'm getting is it's new, it's fresh, and it's your idea, and it sparkles, guys. My Gemini twins, you're going to sparkle with this. But listen to the ladies around you and not the men. The men think they know how to write it. You know what? I've got news for you. If they were all knowledgeable about how to write that, they would have written it. They would have taken it themselves. They would have done it themselves. They're getting you to do it, and then they're going to try to claim, oh, I know about that all along. You know what? This is your idea, your thing. Make sure that what you write represents that. Make sure what you write represents that. Let me see if I see anything else with that. Yeah, I almost get like the guy that was telling you what to do or how to proceed or working with you or, giving you advice about what to do or what to write. They actually are sad that they didn't think of it first. So you know what? You're on to something. You have it inside you. You have that inspiration inside you. Take it, run with it, because you're not cutting anybody out. You're not throwing somebody under the bus. You're actually doing this for yourself because it needs to be out there. By the time, you know what, within 1 month from now, they will see that. They will see what you've written. They will see your idea that's on paper. And you know what? All of a sudden, everything changes. All aspects of this change for you. You will have opportunities and diamonds laying before you that you didn't even think were possible. Opportunities and diamonds. Okay, that's for my Geminis. Let's move on. Let's move on to my Cancers, my Cancer crabs, my girls, my boys, my Cancer crabs. All right, so let's take a look with my Cancer sun sign. Again, this is for sun signs only, not for moon, rising, or Venus, or any of that other nonsense. Let's take a look. Cancer sun sign for the week of tomorrow, July 26th through August 1st, next Saturday. What I am seeing. Okay. With Cancer, I am seeing that you are, it's almost like you're letting your current life restrict yourself. My Cancer sun signs, I'm getting that you're letting the current set of circumstances or obstacles or boundaries, you're letting those speak for your future timeline. And I'm getting that that's not the way it actually is. It's just that you're using that as your built-in excuse for why you don't do something else. Cancer, sun signs, listen to me. You can make this work within a marriage. You can make this work within the company you work for now. Whatever the agreement is that you think is causing some big boulder obstacle to be placed in your path and you can't do anything about it. And like, oh, well, that was a pipe dream. I can't do that. That is incorrect. Next week, you'll be shown a way that you can do both. You can be married. You can have a household that you run, and you can do this. Maybe you're working from home. Maybe you're working on the off hours when it's just your time. But I am seeing that this business does fly. It will cause you a sense of wonder. You're going to wonder whether or not it is viable. And I'm seeing that the universe will pack it in tight. You'll have all kinds of sailing forward, sailing safely. I actually see success with this. You've actually put the obstacles in front of yourself, Cancer. Cancer sun signs, you've actually done this to yourselves. So if you've been thinking about this project, or you've been thinking about like this job or this marriage, where the marriage by itself, you need something else to define you other than being somebody's wife or husband. Like you need something else that's yours, but it is connected to a business idea. I am telling you for absolutely certain, don't listen to everybody else around you saying, oh, you don't have time. Oh, you don't have the resources. Oh, that'll never work because you're married. That'll never work because you're already working at this other job. That is nonsense for my Cancers, my Cancer crabs. You will have this opportunity. This will prevail as long as you don't doubt it. Because as soon as August hits, that whole field is wide open for you. You will not lose anything. You're so afraid you're going to lose your marriage. You're so afraid you're going to lose your current job. You're so afraid that everybody will judge you if you do this. You need to do this for yourselves. And you've known it for a while now. So I want to hear from my Cancers about this idea, because that's what I'm seeing for you guys this coming week. Starting tomorrow, the 26th through August 1st. That is for my Cancers. Okay, breathing. I'm moving on to my lovely Leos. All right, so let's look at Leo. Let's see what we've got for you coming up this week for Leo. July 26th through August 1st. What is the messages or message for Leo? Okay. Wow, I see love stuff for you guys. Okay, here we go. My Leos, I am seeing that there is a friend that you have that will turn into a love relationship. You're thinking, oh, they're attached. They've got to be attached to somebody else because they're so good looking. Or, you know, they've never mentioned that they're single, or they've never mentioned that they're attracted to me, or any of that other, you know, ridiculous stuff you tell yourself. I am seeing that this friend in your midst, it's not going to be a friend with benefits. It's actually a true love. It's somebody that has looked at you with different eyes from the first time they met you, but they were afraid to approach you with their feelings. For my Leos, this is what I have for you guys. I am seeing that a friend that has been in your circle has been secretly admiring you, has been loving you from a distance because they're afraid to tell you. And this is true blue, true love, real stuff here, guys. It's been there all along, but you weren't ready to receive. You're ready to receive. I am telling you, starting this week, don't go looking for it. It's right there. Just monitor how people behave around you, how they treat you. My Leos, my little lions. This friend has been the gift you've had all along. All along, they've been there for you. Let me see how long it takes to come to full circle with that. Okay, it comes full circle within about a month. And I also see an engagement, a marriage from this. Oh my God, I'm so excited for my Leos. All right, so I am seeing this somebody that's been your friend the entire time, was afraid to say anything to you, was afraid to come out and admit how they felt for you. I see this happening. I see this is a marriage agreement. I see an engagement. I see a marriage. This is serious stuff, you guys. I am so, yes, happy for you. Okay. That is from my Leos. And it happens very quickly. You're going to be frightened by the pace, by how quickly this thing manifests. It looks like it will be you putting the brakes on this, going, oh, I can't get married now. I can't do this now. Yes, you can. Do not put the brakes on this. Seize the day, my Leos. Seize the day. This is your moment. This is your moment to be happy. Stop thinking about all the things that could go wrong and know that everything will go right. It's been there in front of you the whole time. Accept it, receive it. That is for my Leos, my lovely Leos. I don't need to say anything else because that's exciting stuff. And let me know in the comments on YouTube or Twitter here. I'm basically promoting the YouTube right now, though. So let me know if that is ringing true for my Leos. I am moving on. Moving on to my Virgos, my Virgins. Let's see what's going on with you guys for this coming week. July 26th tomorrow through August 1st. Okay. Okay. I see for my Virgos, I see a new job, a new prospect, a new place of employment, a new career option here. Here's the caveat with this, though, Virgos. You cannot hold on to the one you have now, the job you have now, the thing you have now, and expect to have the full breadth of the new agreement in place. You cannot straddle both and expect to have a full plate by the end of this. You've got to take a chance on yourself. Quit the job that's not working right now. Just quit. Just quit. Just leave it. You never should have been working there in the first place. This is for my Virgos. I see a definite ending to that. And then in September, all your dreams coming true with this new job, this new contract, this new idea, this new career path. Everything is fine as long as you believe in yourselves. But if you try that thing where you try to hold on to the past job, going, oh, well, I can't give up my job now because I need the money. I need this, I need that. You will have, you will have enough. I get that the universe will take care of you. You will have unemployment. You will have everything there for you. But if you try to hold on to both, you have one foot in the old job and you have one foot in the new job, you will get neither. Both of them will go away. So remember what I'm telling you. Believe in yourself, Virgos. Believe in yourselves. Believe in the choices you make. Believe in what you know to be true. What you're doing right now for a job is not what you're meant to do, and you knew it. You knew it the second you started working there. It has never been the right fit. It has never been the right thing. But don't be afraid of being alone for a minute and collecting unemployment. Don't be afraid of that. You need to take a breath before you step into this next phase, this next job, this next opportunity, because I see this is the one you were meant to do in the first place. The whole reason you're stuck in this pit and you thought that was all that was available to you, you actually, caused yourself, you actually caused a lot of that cog in the wheel to be there for you. So Virgos, listen to me when I tell you, you will have the inspiring type of work that you want to do, the thing you can be proud of. When you come home, you're so glad you work there. You can't wait to get up and do it again in the morning. That job is not the job you're working right now. Okay? So my Virgos, my virgins, please know this, that if you stay stuck, that's your own fault. It's your own fault and your own doing. There is no reason to stay stuck, though. I see that the universe has you by the hand, and you will have no problem. You will have no issues with continuing on very shortly into this new situation. It will be September, but it will be there. And it's what you've been waiting for. Don't think, oh, well, I'll quit then. No, the job will be gone to somebody else then. That's the only problem with believing in yourself. You've got to believe in the unknown. You've got to believe in it when it's not actually there in front of you. That's what belief in the unknown is. You don't have it right there to hold. You don't have it right there as some sort of guarantee. You will not have a guarantee, but I am telling you, the universe will place you in safe harbor if you believe in yourself. Okay. Let's move on to my lovely Librans. My Libra, my scales, my justice, my peace-loving Librans. Let's see what we've got here for you guys. week starting July 26th to August 1st. Let me look at Libra. What is going on for you guys? What is the message for you with my Libra? Okay. Okay, for my Libra people here. This is interesting. I see a female friend who will be jealous, envious of something in your trajectory this week. They will be envious that you got something and they didn't. You know, how come you get to be rewarded with that kind of happiness and they don't, or that kind of success and they don't? Do not allow this female to taint the good news coming your way, Libra. Just stay the course. Stay the course, Libra. Stay the course. And you know what? It's not your fault. You can't bring all your entourage with you. Remember that, Libra. You can't make everybody happy. Sometimes you got to go the course alone. I know that's tough to hear, and you would like for everyone to be happy and peaceful and get their wishes. But in this case, that female is just going to be bitter and envious and vocal about it. And you know what? Try to rain on your parade. And guess what? Just remove yourself from that situation until they figure out that they were just in a bad mood. Okay, don't try to fix it. Libra, do not try to fix that friendship or that relationship where they can't just be happy for you. They need to be a support system. That's what a friend is, right? So they need to be happy for you. They need to be glad that this is happening for you and that, oh, you inspire me, you know, because if it's happening for you, that gives me hope that one day it could happen for me, kind of thing. They're not there yet. So just realize that some people aren't as far along on the path as you are, as far as growth. You cannot drag your entire entourage with you into the boat of success, okay? You can't create happiness for them. You can't make them happy. If they want to be miserable, then let them be miserable. It is not your job to make them happy. So remember, it's a female, it's somebody that pretends to be your friend, your support system. It could be a family member that's a female, but whoever this is, they pretend to be your friend to your face, and then behind your back, they're bitching and moaning and complaining about it. And you know what? They need to have a little time out and go stand in the corner and figure out what they need to learn as far as growth. I'm just going to say that. All right. We are getting to the Scorpio part of our week here, which is me and a lot of people that listen to me. Scorpio sun sign. I'm going to remove myself from this tapestry, and I'm going to just read for Scorpios, and then I'll look at it later and apply it to myself. Because I try to take myself out of it where it's not applying just to me. Okay, so let me look at Scorpio. What is the message for this week, starting tomorrow, July 26th through August 1st? What is the message for Scorpios this week? Okay. All right. Huh. Okay, hold on. Okay, this is like a three-part thing here. For Scorpios, what I'm seeing is you need to pay attention to, number one, a legal issue that's coming up, something about a legal issue, a lawyer, a legal predicament or issue. It will go fine as long as you relax, breathe, don't get yourself too disjointed because of that legal issue. It's not even an issue. You're just making it one. It will be fine for you. It will actually go fine for you if you don't worry about it. Okay. Number two, I see a situation about a true love. And I'm seeing that you will be, I see third party messages from people outside your circle who will have an opinion. Okay. They will have an opinion. And this looks like it goes against the grain, and it causes friction. And I'm seeing that this particular friction, it's actually a gift in disguise, if, believe it or not, Scorpios, because what I'm seeing is if you don't allow the third party involvement with people weighing in on whatever it is with your particular marriage or your particular love life or whatever's going on there, whatever decisions you need to make about that partner of yours. Here it is. You need to decide that it's not coming from a place of balance. It's coming from an imbalance inside them. That it's not even envy. It's like worse than that. It's almost like inviting in negative energy to fill a space. It's almost like they're like a black hole, and they want you to fall into the black hole and be with them and be miserable and just worry all the time. There's a decision to be made about your partner, your husband, your situation, that it looks like, there it is. There's the marriage partner, love partner. Okay, let me see something here. Okay, the third party weighing in on the whole thing. Simply, they just don't know what they're talking about. They aren't educated in the decision you need to make. So stop consulting with them. Stop telling them your woes. Stop telling them your worries about whatever that situation is, because they don't know and they're just guessing. And it's going to cause disruption in your relationship. So stop it. Just remember that you're smart, you're educated, you are insightful, you are full of intuition and magic on your own. So allow yourself to be making a decision in your own sphere. Like, put a bubble around yourself that's sealed tight. Make the decision and then deal with them later. Deal with the naysayers on the outside of your circle, on the outside of that bubble later. They're all going to have different opinions. They're all going to weigh in with those opinions. Do not let their opinions, which are very uneducated, by the way, and they don't have all the information, and they don't have all they have no business talking about it to you. So stop inviting them. Stop inviting them into these karmic twists of fate that you're involved with, and just dig deep down inside your heart. You know what's right. You know what you're going to do. and you know it's going to work out just fine. Stop consulting with people that are uneducated fools. Okay, just stop. That's my message for my Scorpios this week. I hope that made sense, because it was coming out in 3 parts there. Okay, next, let's look at my Archers, my Sagittarians. Let's see what's going on for you guys this coming week, starting tomorrow, July 26th through August 1st. Sagittarius, my Archers. Let's see what's going on there. Okay, Sagittarius. Okay. Okay, there's definitely something about taking a course, either an online course or actually going to school for this course. But it looks like you're taking a course of some sort to promote your skills in another area or to enhance your skills in another area. So my Sagittarians, know that some people are going to try to stop you from doing this. God, what is all this about? All these people that try to get in your way. Like, how are we conditioned this way as humans to like just allow everybody and their brother and sister and their mother and father to just come in and just stop us? Are we conditioned to operate that way? Anyway, Sagittarius, you need to understand that this higher learning, it could be another degree that you're seeking or a second career. But I'm telling you, this is meant to be. It is definitely meant to be. Let me go further with that. Let me see what's happening with it. Because this week you'll get some news on that. You'll get the beginnings, the inklings of this. You'll know what to do. Okay. I'm definitely getting this is got green light all over it. So everything will be fine. You will get where you're going with this, and there will be no issue with you wasting your time doing this. You will not be wasting your time. This will be so well worth the effort for you, Sagittarius. Just know that if you can possibly just keep yourself running. You're running through the woods to your destination. You're running on the highway or on that staircase up to where you need to go. You're do not stop. Do not stop and turn around and look behind you. The answers aren't behind you. It's in front of you. It's forward on the timeline. I see that this additional education or additional degree that you're seeking or this course that you're taking will be the beginning of everything for you. It's not a hobby. This will be fulfilling in ways that you can't even talk about until later. That's how fulfilling that will be for you, my Sagittarius Archers. Okay. And it's a yes, a double yes, a triple yes to that. So don't even think about it. That is your path. Hopefully that resonates. Okay, let me move on. Let's move on to the message for Capricorn. My goats. I need to see what's going on with my baby goats. All right. Capricorn, what is going on for you? What is the message for you this week, starting tomorrow, July 26th through August 1st? What is that message? Okay. Capricorn. Okay. For you guys, there is going to be a little bit of friction this week. You're going to have people, and especially like this person either above you at your job, your career, your boss, maybe something, where you are given a message that worries you this week. You will be full of worry. And Capricorn, I want you to know this part, that if you can just write out this week and realize that that worry will dissolve into what you're meant to do. Stop worrying about things and holding on so tight. Okay. Remember, I just said that. Because I see you being so worried about, just all the regular, financial things and contracts and just home life and livelihood and your job. And I just see you so full of worry. But remember that the thing you're holding on so tight to, you weren't meant to hold on to forever anyway. Let me see what happens to this, because I see it actually dissolving into like a nothing burger. Okay, that's the word I'm getting, nothing burger. There will be a nothing burger at the end of that. So you worried for nothing. My Capricorn goats, you worried for nothing. Let me look here. Let's see what else it's saying about this for my Capricorns. Okay. All right. You're worried about your support system if you do nothing. And I'm telling you, it'll work out better if you just let this week go by. Just weather the storm. Okay. Weather the storm. Allow it to pass by you. Allow the storm to just cross. Allow the storm to cross. Don't react to it. Don't say anything. Just keep yourself firmly tethered to something concrete. You're grounding, and allow it to pass this week. After this week, you'll see that it was a nothing burger. You worried for nothing. You absorbed all the angst and all the nervous energy and all the chaos and the storm, the electrical storm. You allowed it to permeate you, and you worried for nothing. Okay, that's my message for Capricorn this week. Hopefully that resonates. If it doesn't resonate for you, remember this is pretty much for the people that, have come by here looking for, they weren't looking for anything, but here it is. Here are the answers. If it resonates, keep it. This is for the sun signs. So, I mean, it just goes to show you that it can't be for every single person on the planet, but there will be something in this podcast that means something to you. So let's move on to Aquarius. My Aquarians, my water bearers. See what's going on for you this week. Starting tomorrow, July 26th through August 1st. What is the message for my Aquarians? Okay. All right. Wow. Okay. For Aquarius, this may be somebody like an Aquarian that's like in a power position or a supervisory position at their job. A position where you have people working. And there's somebody that you're going to need to let go. as far as the job, because it does indicate end of that position for that person, like it's being it's being discarded. That position is being discarded. They're paring down. They are removing that position, and they're consolidating other positions into that, absorbing other positions into that. So it looks like you may be dealing with having to do this in a very tactful way, and you don't want to be the one to deliver the bad news. So what I'm seeing is that this is something you need to learn this lifetime. This is a life lesson that you have not quite mastered yet. It's how to deliver this type of news to allow someone to be released. And it has to do with it's either a job where they work under you, or somebody that you employ, like for a service of some kind. you know it could even be like the bank that you bank at. You no longer want to bank there and you want to go somewhere else. It's a service. It could be like where you get your hair done and you decided that, okay, you don't want them anymore, or your nails, you're releasing them. And will you find something just as good or better? Yes. In fact, you were supposed to before. You're a little late in doing so. You actually allowed substandard care or behavior or work to fill in a space because you just didn't have time to deal with it before. But I am seeing that you are letting someone go. Either it could be somebody that does your yard work, or somebody that does your taxes, or somebody, whatever it is. It looks like you're letting them go and you're letting someone else come in that will be a godsend, is what I'm getting. It's a godsend that this is happening. So this is for my Aquarians. Just know that this is not a mistake. This is not a punishment. This is not terribly difficult for you. You just have to realize that on the other side of this, it's so much better. So let them go. Let that substandard service, or that substandard work, or that substandard whatever it is, let it go. And do not feel guilty, because what's on the other side of it is so much better. All right, we're moving on to our last but not least, our Pisces, our fishes. What is the message for Pisces this week, starting tomorrow, July 26th through August 1st? What is our message for Pisces? Okay, just relax and breathe. Okay. All right, there's a lot of people in here. Let me just figure out what this is. Okay. Okay. Here's the message for Pisces. Now, I don't know if this will be hard or easy for you, but depending upon the other placements in your chart. But what I see is that Pisces should be aware that this week especially, instead of being disappointed because you are, I just see disappointment here. I see like people are ringing in with all kinds of different I don't know. It's not criticisms. It looks like it's all kinds of different paths to success and wish fulfillment. That's what it's saying. So all these people have their own ideas about how that's going to work. But what I see with this is, let me look. Hold on. This is the message for Pisces, the fish. My fishes, you need to stay in a separate little aquarium apart from these people. What I mean by that is set yourself apart, let them swim in their own ocean or their own little aquarium on their own, because they're all alike. I see all of them being alike in nature, alike in all the elements, alike in their delivery of whatever it is that they're saying to you about wish fulfillment, success. Okay. And then I see you separate by yourself. You're not used to that because you're used to swimming with other fishes and not against the current. But this time you're going to be the salmon. You're going to swim upstream. Okay. Remember that for this coming week. You're swimming upstream against the current. It'll be fine. That's where you're meant to go. I see a business deal that's being offered that you do not know about. What is this? A business deal that you do not know about, that you never thought would be offered to you. Okay, that's what's coming up. You will love it. It'll be fine. You're worried about these other people trying to glom onto that. They will be in their own aquarium, their own ocean, their own little lake over there on the other side. They will not even know about it until it's way after the fact, guys, way after. So this means you're going to be the salmon this week. You're going to swim against the current. You're going to swim upstream. You are going to be by yourself with this. And it's going to be scary. Let me see what else I get with timing on this. And this is for this coming week, starting tomorrow, July 26th through August 1st, next Saturday. Let me look at the rest of it. What is the rest of the message for my Pisces fishes? Okay, there it is. Okay, you're going to love the shape of this. When this is over, this is exactly what I'm seeing. Like I work with my regular playing cards I use every day for reads. It's saying that you will love the trajectory for the career, for the decision, for your path, and for the achievement that you will attain that you never thought would be available to you. That's what I'm getting. It's like something that you never even thought would be in your wheelhouse or would be in your universe, or you would even rub up against. It's right here. But you have to do, you got to go away from the other people. There's 4 other people here. Yeah, there's a lot of resentment because of your prosperity. That's what it's saying. A resentment for your prosperity because you left them and they're going to try to claim that, oh, we built you. We made you. We made you successful. We made you who you are. You wouldn't know what you know unless it was for us. And that is all nonsense. And just smile to yourself and walk out with integrity and a sense of grace and say bye-bye. And that's what I'm seeing here. It shows that they are bitter. I see a bitterness here with them because they don't get that same opportunity. And they've been doing it for years and years and years. That same formula they do, whatever it is, that same formula, it's not working for them. All right, so here's the message. It shows a message that's going to come to you, Pisces, this week. This is the rest of this. A message. Okay, you're going to have a message from a couple of different people from a couple of different angles on this, where they're going to convince you that if you go down that other path, you swim upstream, you do your own thing, that you will suffer great disappointment and you will be shot down. You will have nothing. And that's not true. That is them trying to, I don't know, trying to seem relevant. I'm not really sure what their purpose is here. Let me look. Oh, they're the messengers. It's not even them. It's like somebody else is telling them to go do this and to influence you. It's supposed to impact you, to get you to do their bidding. That's what it's showing, to do their bidding. And then I see, okay. And then is there a time frame? Yeah, here's the other thing you never thought you would actually get. It would never be in your wheelhouse. It would never be in your universe. It would never even be something you would ever have dreamt about for yourself. There it is. There it is. I'm going to take a stab at it, guys. 1st of October. It's October. This is showing me October. You will have, and you know what? Your biggest ally right now is keeping your mouth shut. Pisces, keep your mouth shut. Keep quiet. I'm seeing silence. I'm seeing quietness. I'm seeing moving with grace. Don't cause big waves. Just swim upstream. Do your salmon thing. Swim upstream. Don't cause waves. Don't try to bash into other fish and throw them off course. Just keep on your own course. And by the time you get to October, you're going to think you're living in a dream. Okay, I'm going to finish it there. All right, I'm done. I am done with my 12 signs. Did I make it? Oh, I did exactly an hour, guys. Exactly an hour. Yay. I kept to my time. All right. I'm going to get this up on YouTube and all the other platforms, and this should be up shortly. And everybody, let me know. Let me know how this worked for you this week. And until next time, you know what? Just listen to yourselves, listen to your heart, listen to your souls. And, you know, if something I said resonated, let me know that too. If you want, you can tell me privately. You don't have to say it out loud. All right. I will talk to you then.